Keith's on the line. Good evening, Keith.
Hello, Iain.
Hello, Keith.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I was phoning about you were on about the rabbit hole thing.
Yes.
Are you looking for contributions from the public, like, or is it just what you're going to be doing?
Well, I am. I want this to. So I want to create a channel, right? A channel where people can go and get all my bits and pieces. But it did cross my mind that maybe if there were, listeners that had made something that was interesting and was good, then it might be an idea to put that on the channel as well. What have you made, Keith?
Oh, it's nothing much like, but me nephew, Harry, he's very fast runner, and I take videos of it. It's interesting to see his progress.
Yes. Fast runner, you say. How fast is Harry?
Oh, well, he's 15, right?
Yes.
And he's done the 200 metres in 34 seconds. It's a good quality run, that.
The 200 metres in 34 seconds?
Aye.
I think I could do it faster. I used to run the 400 metres in 48 seconds.
Oh, no. Well, it's in his year group, he's third or fourth best.
Does he know that you make these videos?
Oh, yeah. No, it's sports. It's what you call sport video, Sports videos? No, we sport video.
Sports videos?
We put, inspirational music on it, like...
Chariots of Fire?
No, more like Coldplay or...
Snow Patrol?
My wife likes to put U2 on.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, so so it's him running, but do you choose songs that are 38 seconds long?
Nah, they just run out when they run out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. And do you...
I'm not saying they'd be great, but people might have videos that are more fun than just the running, So I just wondered if you'd be interested in them. I wasn't quite clear on that.
No, I know. Do you put titles on? Like words?
Well, sport video presents, and it'll be, for this one, be fast running.
Hang on a minute. It's sport video. Sport video. So you've got a little production company.
No, it's just for when the cousins come round and the family's round and that.
Sport video presents, and what was that movie called?
Fast running.
Fast running. I would. And what other titles do you have in the range?
That's the only one we've done, really. But I'm saying it's not brilliant video or anything. But I just wondered if it was the sort of thing that maybe you'd like to put in the rabbit hole. And
what? Yes. Is the short answer, Keith, is yes. It sounds exactly the sort of high quality product that we'd like to put on the rabbit hole.
Oh, right.
Yeah. How much would you be prepared to pay?
To put what I send it to you and you pay like?
No. You send it to me. And to be linked with such a prestigious award-winning broadcaster as myself, what's it called? Sports films?
No, sport video, but the particular one with me nephew in is called Fast Running.
Yeah, no, it's the title of the film, but the company's called Sport Films.
It's not a company, Iain is, but I do it myself, just with very little backup.
Yeah. And what do you film them on? What kit are you using?
It's just on my phone.
Yeah. I could put that up there for 50 quid.
Well, that'd be, 4 weeks of his pocket money, like.
Oh, he's paying, is he?
Well, I'm not paying for it. I put a lot of work into the video itself.
Well, that is the thing. It could generate a big audience. Can I ask a question? When you're filming it, do you hold the camera It's a rectangular shape, the camera, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you hold it so the rectangle is pointing up?
No, I don't do that. I put it, I think they call it landscape.
Yes, you do it landscape.
Yeah.
All right.
If you don't, it's just like a strip in the middle of the telly. I did that first off.
Yeah.
It was a shame because he was particularly fast that time, like.
And you missed most of it?
No, I got it, but it's just in a little strip.
I wouldn't be interested in that one.
No.
But the ones where you filmed in landscape...
I didn't put music, that one, Ian. I didn't even bother.
How often does he go running, this lad?
When there's a competition, it's coming into season now with the summer coming along.
Yeah. Keith, I think I'd definitely be interested in... it was Harry, was it?
Harry, yeah.
I'd definitely be interested in supporting Harry and showing his movies.
Gene, whilst the wife's just said, Gene Hackman in Loose Cannons, where Gene Hackman was searching for a German officer was searching for people who knew who killed Hitler, and he was with Dan Aykroyd, who did all like goofy characters. That was a terrible film, but Gene Hackman I really like.
Did you film
early 90s?
Did you film that?
No,
that's not a sports videos.
No, it's Hollywood.
I've heard of them. They've done some good ones, haven't they?
Aye. Yeah. All the Batmans and that. So, anyway, yeah.
Dan Aykroyd might be coming on this show soon.
I'll ask him to do the voices.
From Loose Cannon?
Whatever. I bet he's got other voices.
Okay, Keith. Well, you get those videos to me.
Oh, I lost the last then, yeah.
Not Loose Cannon, the Harry video.
Aye, I will do.
And, we'll put that up on the rabbit hole.
That's brilliant.
Thanks so much. Thank you. You and your family are a real inspiration.
Oh, cheers, Ian. That's nice.
We go. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Uncut, after-hours conversation for the up-all-night generation. Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Good evening, Keith.
Hello, is that Ian or the other fella?
This is Ian, Keith.
Hi again, Ian. I don't know if I phoned the other night about my boy and his running.
Remind me, Keith. I get a lot of calls. I don't remember them all.
I've got is my nephew called Harry, and I phoned up wondering if you would like a video of his fast running for your rabbit hole. You said you might be interested, like.
Oh, yes. Have you sent the video to me yet?
No, but that's why I wouldn't have bothered you really, like. But he got a letter from his school today, right?
Yes.
And it says that he's not been selected to do athletics for the next term.
Why is that?
It's just I've subsequently phoned up Ian to ask about why, because he loves his athletics so much. He's got the proper vest and that, and he's adapted his training shoes so they look more like fast shoes. You know?
Is it? What is he? Is he drawn like a Nike tick on there, or is he drawn like a sort of? How was he done? Stuck little bits of smoke out the back, cut out of paper.
No, that wouldn't be a good one like that. But
like Roadrunner.
You have to keep them aerodynamic, like, so it's just stickers and stuff that he's got off the cartoon magazines, you know. Of like fast characters who are fast runners themselves. I don't know if you remember Roadrunner,
Billy Whiz.
Billy Whiz, he was one of the fastest. Yeah, I've never been.
Go on. You're going to reminisce about Billy Whiz. I'm keen to share your I want to step into your memories.
No, I was just thinking because when they drew Billy Whiz, like they would like draw so you couldn't see Billy Whiz. You know,
Sometimes you were looking at the square you thought he was in, but he was already at the end of the cartoon. That's how fast he was.
No, he's right fast, and so I doubt I'll be able to video him. I mean, my boy's not that.
No,
nephew's not that fast, like.
No, but he would decorate his trainers with these characters.
With fast characters, yeah, fast characters. But so. It was just done alphabetically, which just doesn't seem fair, because there's probably a lad who really wants to play cricket.
Yeah.
And he's not going to be able to play. So I phoned up the fella, he's head of sport. I don't suppose I should say his name, I'll just say he's called Mr. C, yeah? And he looks like Martin Freeman. Iain, you know Martin Freeman, the Hobbit? And Mark? Hello, Iain.
Yeah, yes, I do know Martin Freeman. Yeah, he's like every man, isn't he?
Yeah, well, that's Mr.
Don't
Mr.
say
C, but
no.
No,
is Mr. C his actual name?
No, like you mean like Johnny Be Good or Arthur C. Clarke or something like that.
Like Arthur C. Clarke, yes, like Johnny Be Good or Arthur C. Clarke, yes. Or William H. Brambles. No.
Mercy. All I wanted to say was, like, if you were relying on the fast video,
yes.
So because it's done alphabetically, and
don't let me down, Keith. Don't let me down, Keith. You promised.
Well, no. If he ends up playing cricket, I can do sports video, bat and ball. Edition or something like that.
Or is the word cricket copyrighted?
Cricket. He's not called Mr. Cricket. Is that what you're saying?
No, you're saying you're going to call the video bat and ball, but if the game he's playing is cricket, then why don't we just call it cricket? Or is cricket like hacky sack and it's copyrighted?
I suppose I could call it sports video cricket match. That's not bad.
Yeah. And would he be running in that video?
If it was cricket, no, I imagine he'd be pretty static, really, unless he gets the ball. But he's not really that sporty, you know.
But could you not send me some of his old videos of him running, Keith?
I've only got the one, but I did it portrait. I don't know if you remember.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to see it portrait. I don't want to not portrait, Catherine. It's not worth it.
You.
It's not worth it.
Blame you.
No, it's not worth it. Well, is he disappointed, the lad?
Oh, he's devastated. But I'm not his local parentis. Do you know what I mean? So
sorry,
I'm not his local parentis.
What, Latin teacher?
No, it means that I'm not the person who's responsible for, like, disciplining him or his care.
Are you not his dad?
No, he's my nephew.
Oh, sorry, I've misunderstood. Okay, you can still discipline. You can still discipline a nephew.
Oh, I can't step on his dad's toes. Well, if you knew his dad, man, he's not long out in the nick. You know, just leave that one there. Anyway, I'm off work at the moment, you know, so I've got a bad arm as well, so I was thinking about you with the injections.
So I'd raise my arm in a fist, but I can't.
Oh, because you're frustrated?
No, like the black men at the Olympics, solidarity.
Oh, I mean, like a campaign to get him back into the athletics.
No, to show solidarity with you, because you've hurt your arm. It doesn't matter, I was just thinking out loud, Keith.
Yeah, I've had proper operation, you know, the keyhole camera surgery.
What was wrong?
Cuff rotator had torn. So I said to the wife, that doesn't sound very helpful.
No.
And so I've had the operation, I'll be honest with you, it's worse.
But it will improve, though, won't it? It's often worse after the operation, and then it will improve as things go, won't it?
Oh, I hope so. I know yours does as well.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Keith. I appreciate that, and best of luck to the young lad, and I hope he finds success playing. What game was it again? Bat and ball.
He's going to have to do either cricket match or bat and ball. Yeah.
Well,
I'll tell him what you said anyway, you know.
Okay, well, thank you, Keith. He's very lucky to have an uncle like you, even if you are disabled.
Yeah, yeah. No, he is lucky, and I have to remind him of that often.
Good night, Keith.
Good night.
Okay. 0344 499 1000. Late nights with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Evening, Keith.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Keith.
Hi, Ian. I don't know if you remember. I wanted to update you about the sports video about fast running I was going to do to help you with a rabbit hole.
Now, Keith, I've been off with tonsillitis recently.
Yeah, I know.
So I've been a little bit ill, and I've if I'm completely honest, bits of my memory have been erased. So you've called before, have you?
It's like I had first heard about Rabbit Hole through the Iain Lee show, and I thought I might be able to help to launch it because I do sports videos. Do you remember?
I've got you now. Right? Okay. So the Rabbit Hole is the TV channel I'm doing on YouTube, and if I remember correctly, you've got a young niece who is a fast cyclist.
It's my nephew Harry.
It's Harry, and he's into his running.
He's a fast runner.
Yes.
And I do a sports video.
Yes.
So I wanted to send you one sports video, fast running, featuring Harry,
Yes. Well, I still haven't received that.
No, you haven't, and I feel quite apologetic about it, but that's what I'm here to update you see.
Okay.
Because we just live, there's a playing field right next to us here, right?
Yep.
And they've marked it out for athletics over the bank holiday.
Yes.
Yeah, and I thought, that's a brilliant chance to get Harry down and do the video for Iain,
Yeah.
But I don't normally let him on this field because the headmaster's got a couple of Doberman, you know.
Yes.
One of them might be a lass, I'm not sure, but a couple of Doberman anyway. And you have to do a lot of dirt, so I don't really like him playing on there. So I went
the headmaster?
He's got two Doberman.
And he doesn't clean up their dirt?
No, we watch him from the top. I tell you,
that is outrageous.
I know, because they're big dogs, so they do big drops. You know what I mean?
Well, they're the size of human drops sometimes.
I tell you what, some of them, I go and clear them up with a tennis racket. You know, I lever it under and I shot them out of the way where the kids are going to be. But I tell you, some of them are the length of the racket handle.
Blimey. You got to be careful with that, Keith, because you can go blind with all that.
Well, listen up to my story, because it gets worse do with the you see. So I got Harry out there, right? And I have a video recorder, old-fashioned one, but it's better quality than a phone.
Right, okay, so like VHS?
I wouldn't know, Ian, I'm sorry. It's got play, record, pause, that sort of thing.
Fast forward and rewind.
Yeah, you take a little card out.
Okay, it's digital. Yeah, okay.
So I stand at one end and he runs towards me, right?
Yes.
And I've put up, do you know those little, the sort of posts they use to mark off the cricket green? It's like a metal spikes. Are you with me there, Ian?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not a big fan of cricket, but I think I've got it, yeah.
Right. Well, I've got a load of tape from, do you know Thornton's and Hotel Chocolate? The retail outlets for family chocolate. And they do the ribbons and that. Well, I've collected the ribbons and I made like a finishing line for him. Do you know what I mean?
Out of Hotel Chocolate ribbons?
And Thornton's. I've combined the two, it's a little bit striking because of the different colours, but...
it's a lot of chocolate.
It's not my chocolate. I'm allergic to it. It brings me out in humps. So, of course, he runs towards it, and I got some beautiful shots of him. But as he came through the tape, it's tough stuff, that Hotel Chocolate stuff. So it pulled up the... it didn't break, is what I'm trying to say. It pulled up the post. Okay. He fell on his face, and the terrible thing is just it almost touching his lip, he fell into the dog dirt. So that's pretty bad, that, isn't it?
That is disgusting.
And another thing I just wanted to say is that I've got worried because we put the video up and you can see Harry's face, right? And a couple of years back, I took some pictures of his 14th birthday party, right? And a mate then a couple of days later got in touch with me because I'd put him on Facebook, what you were talking about, like. Yeah. And he sent me this photo, and it was from one of them, like, bestiality sites, you know? And someone had cut out Harry's head and put it on top of a monkey. And, I mean, that's awful for the kid, isn't it? That's what will happen these days, so I don't want to send you it. I want to pixelate it. Iain.
Yes, that is awful. Poor lad. What was the monkey doing? Or is it best not to say?
Well, do you know, in the monkey's hand, they'd put on, like, a tube of lube.
A tube of lube?
So, like lube, you know, so it was pretty obvious what was going on.
Yeah.
So...
That's horrible. I've got kids. That's horrible. You don't want people doing that. Some sick people out there.
You've got to be so careful. I need to learn about pixelation. Then it's all go, fast running.
But I don't want to put a video up of him falling into some dog dirt, even if it is pixelated.
No, I'm going to destroy that one, Ian. I'm going to get him out again at the weekend.
Yeah.
Or there's a bank holiday coming up towards the end of the month.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm either going to, if I haven't learned how to pixelate, I'll put a mask on it. I mean, I know that sounds stupid, but I don't want it, you know, it's his privacy, isn't it, really?
It is we could do this as a phone-in, Keith, actually. 0344 499 1000. Whose face would you like to see on Keith's nephew, Harry, in his running video?
Ah, that's kind, like, that's nice.
No monkeys. We don't want to relive that.
Monkeys is a sore subject.
We don't want to relive that, but maybe...
no, thanks.
Maybe a sports... Paula Radcliffe?
Aye, that'd be nice. That'd be canny if you could get her permission, like.
I don't think you'd need her permission to do it.
Aye. Well, he's pretty damn fast anyway. You only get little glimpses of it, you know.
Well, Keith, listen, I hope everything's all right. I hope you how did you clean the dog dirt off?
Well, we took him to the hospital, but they told us I thought he might need a tetanus.
Yeah.
But he didn't need a tetanus. They just said use a wet wipe or a cloth or something like that. I have some hand wash that describes itself as for sanitising, so we put a bit of that on. And he's absolutely fine. Brilliant. Honestly, he's as fast as I've seen him.
Keith, it's an important issue with loads of important issues, and shame on that headmaster for not cleaning that dog dirt up. That really is disgusting. Shame on him.
Quite right. I'll get it to you as soon as I can, Ian.
Thank you, mate. Take care, Keith. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers, fella. 0344 499 1000. Whose face would you like to see on Keith's... That's terrible about
Lionel Richie.
That's terrible about that bestiality side.
Yeah, I mean, where to begin? The Doberman? Or women. The
Tubalube.
Flipping heck. Some people, eh?
So let's go to line 13. Good evening, line 13.
Hello?
Hello, yes, you're on the radio.
Oh, hello, Ian. It's Keith. I was just phoning because I'm so chuffed about my video of me fast-running sports video.
Oh, Keith, you sent that video through this morning to me. It was fantastic.
Oh, thanks. I was pretty pleased with it. I got the music wrong a bit. But, yeah, I was pretty pleased, and it's video of the week.
It's movie of the week on Rabbit Hole. Shall I play the video on the radio now? Do you think that would work?
Oh, well, I'll be honest with you. I've had the lad Harry round tonight, because I have him on Friday nights, you know?
Yeah.
And we've probably listened to it 30 times. You've made him so happy, like, thank you for that.
It's an incredible... Shall I play the video so the people can listen to it?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It might be a bit boring because I've made it super visual, you know.
You have made it very, very visual. You've done a lot of fancy editing on that, haven't you?
Oh yeah, it took us. I think it was 3.5 hours. It took us. I take 2 boiled eggs to the library, and usually I'll only get through one of them, and I'll just chuck the other one away. I'll chuck it at the town hall, but. I had both of them, so 2 eggs. I knew that I'd put quite a shift in, you know. But anyway, it was worth it. Did you see the starburst effect?
I did see the starburst. I tell you what I found interesting, because there's a bit where you had a countdown, 3, 2, 1.
Aye.
And the 3 and the 2 were the same font.
Aye.
But the one was...
I know what you're going to say.
The one was a different... It was like from some... You'd sourced it from somewhere different. And I thought that was unusual.
No, actually, originally it was 3, 2, 1 in the same format. But I just wanted that moment to really kick in, so I made it #1. Did you see the hashtag? It looks like a moat or something, like a portcullis.
I did see the hashtag. I'm watching the video now. It's absolutely... I'll retweet it again. It's had 795 views.
That's something, isn't it?
It's got pictures of Usain Bolt, a leopard, there's the number 3, then it goes to 2, and then you're right, it's #1. Can I be critical?
I expect you're not going to be happy about it being portrayed.
I'm not happy about it being portrayed. What were you thinking, man?
Well, I don't know if you look at the video really closely, like, there was a certain amount of pressure I was under, because it's on the school field, right? And there was a policeman were there.
There were a lot of policemen there.
Yeah, I know, because as far as, well, I want to bore you and everyone, but there was a lot of police there because apparently a big dog had attacked a little dog.
What?
And there were, they're not very approachable, the police and that. And they weren't happy because Harry had to wear a balaclava, and they wanted to know what does it say.
What does it say on his balaclava? Does it say fairies?
No, it's Canaries. He's not a City fan, and that's their nickname.
Okay. And he didn't. He doesn't look like he can see where he's going. He didn't tread on any dog mess or anything, did he?
No, I mean, I don't know if people are going to spot it, but the racetrack he's on is actually, it's a primary school, and that's probably for the egg and spoon race or for the sack race, right? But I put him on the big track, the big lads track, with the bobble hat over his face. And he started veering off, towards the cricket pitch. And you're not allowed on the cricket pitch, and with coppers there anyway. I thought we'd better just go on the nippers track. But I just wanted to say thank you. And I had him tonight because his mum and dad.
He's bloody fast, Keith. He is bloody fast.
He's not the fastest in his year. There's what's in his class, 27, and I think he'll fluctuate between 17 and 19. But it's a pretty swift lad. So I had him tonight, and a smile on his face watching it together. His parents are at the Country and Western night. They're in a duo called Meadow Horse. It's just Dolly Parton and Dr. Hook and that. And then his mum comes and picks him up at 10 o'clock, because his dad is in Wigwam and Co., which does more blue country stuff, about hot dogs and sausages, you know what I mean.
Something for the dads, a bit of adult fun.
Aye, for the dads and the late teens.
Yeah. You spelt your name wrong at the end, but that's fine. These things happen.
No, I know. Have you ever edit tools, man? It's a different language to me. I did my best. What's
the duo called that his mum and dad are in?
No, the mum and dad together. Yeah. It's more country ballads, and they're called Meadow Horse. It's lovely. It's a lovely image in it, the horse in the meadow.
Yeah.
And then when they're finished,
he does Wigwam.
He does Wigwam and Co. He'd kick me head in if I got that wrong. Wigwam and Co.
Okay. Well, listen, the video is brilliant. Let me read some of the comments that are underneath it. Isn't it hot running with a coat on? All I saw was a fuzzy blur, too much speed. Astonishing. My goodness, that's fast running.
Oh, that's not bad, is it?
It's in portrait. I only want to see videos in landscape.
Oh, shit, man.
Dear. Well, Keith.
Anyway, so thanks again and that.
Thank you.
I'm going to do another one,
Oh, God. I look forward to that. What's it going to be? Is it bat and ball?
No, it's not. He's going to do fast eating. He had 3 hot dogs tonight at 3 minutes. That's just the sausage, not the bun and all. That'd be daft, wouldn't it? and I'm going to check up, but I think that's pretty fast.
I know that you've had trouble before with his image being used on a bestiality site.
Aye. He's put his head on a monkey, and he'll never live that down.
With the tuba lube, wasn't it?
Aye.
And I just worry, if you film him eating hot dogs...
I'm with you, yeah.
Is there a chance that someone could put that on a...
I know what you don't even have to say it. I know what you mean.
I don't want him to have, I don't want him to be involved in anything blue.
Well, I mean, he'd never get them through his bobble hat. But I tell you what, you let me worry about that.
All right, Keith, nice one.
Because it'll be fast.
Mate.
That's all I promise.
Thank you so much, Keith.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks again.
Have a great weekend, mate. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I think we should probably have a break. Keith's on the line. Good evening, Keith.
Hi, Ian. You all right?
I'm all right, thank you. Did you listen to Pete, the magician?
Well, I've got to be honest with you. I thought 4 tricks in an hour. I thought it was a bit slow, Ian, to be honest. Slow magic made me instantly think. You'll see what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Made me instantly think I could get my Harry to do fast magic. Blow him out the water, you know what I mean?
Can Harry actually do magic?
No, but I imagine you can teach it from the internet. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Pete Feet isn't good, like, I'm just saying... Pete Heat isn't good. I'm just saying that...
Slow, he was slow.
It was 4 tricks in an hour is what I counted.
So you would have preferred... How many tricks would you have liked to have heard?
I'd have like quick fire, like ram, bam, bam, like trick.
Trick. Can I... before we go any further, I've got... Choose discomfort over resentment. Can I bring up something, Keith, that has been worrying me all day?
Is it because of me text last night swearing at you?
You sent me a very foul-mouthed text last night, and it says, and I'm going to censor it.
Oh, don't, man. I mean, don't read it out, Ian.
What a effing lying bee. You sent that in yesterday. I just wondered what the rationale was behind it.
Well, of course, I wasn't referring to you, Ian.
No.
It was that fella was on Clive.
Yes.
And I was absolutely livid. I mean, he was talking about my nephew, saying he wasn't fast. And that you know as well as me, the truth of it is...
I've seen the video, yeah.
Yeah, well, he's fast, and that's can't be disputed. The thing is
he claimed the video
movie of the week.
He claimed the video was fake, and he was referencing the coppers' helmets wobbling.
Oh, yeah, he thought that was funny, saying coppers. You could put that video in, I promise you could give it to the people who make the Batmans, the movies and that.
The recent ones, or the ones with Val Kilmer?
I don't know who's in them. I'm so sorry, Ian, about that. I don't know the stars. Because I like to think of it as really as Batman. But all I was phoning to say, Ian, was like, the truth of it is, I know this bloke, Clive, he's at my nephew's, and the truth is, he's calling his son faster than my son, and that he wanted the truth to come out.
Yes.
Well, the truth is, his son isn't actually as fat as Clive says, 1, and 2, it's Clive who's the fat lad. We call him, where we are in the estate, we call him Buttery Clive. And that's
Buttery Clive? Why is that?
Buttery, well, 1, because he's fat, like butter's made of fat, these days.
Why not call him lard?
But it's Buttery Clive is what he's always been called. That he's from a notorious family of butterers, because it's the word because they spread rumours all the time. Like the rumour he spread last night that video is not actually real.
Okay, well, listen. You and Clive need to get together and have a chat and sort this out. Okay, I don't want my show turning into Jeremy Kyle. You mentioned. That there might be another video of Harry eating, was it jacket potatoes?
No, it was hot dogs, but just the hot dog sausages.
Not the bun?
Not the bun, no. So, but on the tin it says hot dog sausages, so it's just the hot dog sausages. But what I'm actually going to do, and I wouldn't have phoned if it wasn't for this Clive fella.
Yeah.
Because I was going to surprise you, because he's going to do... and I'm going to do it next Monday with him. He's going to do fast cycling, on the bike, on his bike.
Oh, yeah.
And you haven't reacted that favourably to it, but I'll send it in. And
well,
it
I mean,
might get in the rabbit hole.
Well, I don't know if it might not. Bikes, it's easy to be fast on a bike, isn't it?
You don't see. There's ways of being faster, isn't there?
Well,
if you think of it more stunt work.
Well, because the way to get fast on a bike is there's several ways. One is to go downhill. One is to kind of lean over, so you're like hunched over, so you're more aerodynamic.
Aye.
And the other is to be towed by a car.
I'm not towing him on a car, Ian. I don't want to do that.
Okay, just saying.
Imagine this. Say, for example, you live in a world where the bike would take off from the ground surface.
Yes.
And the speed occurred once it had left the surface of, you know what I mean, has left the ground.
Like a rocket bike?
Well, mate, I didn't say that, Ian.
No, I'm asking you. Are you saying Harry's got a rocket bike? Like Evel Knievel or Eddie Kidd? Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying, Ian, is that if you can imagine that,
yes,
what a rocket bike would be like.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry to laugh. I'm sorry to laugh, Keith, because I know you take these things very seriously. But it does feel like you've entered the world of fantasy. You're going to put your young nephew on a rocket bike to prove Buttery Clive wrong. That's what you're going to do. That's insane, man.
Well, sounds to me like you're interested, though.
I'm very interested. I smell a story, and it sounds good. It smells good.
I'm going to call it Sports Video Rocket Bike.
That's an excellent title for it.
Well, so I just wanted to put you in the picture with that Clive fella if he rings up, like.
He's an effing lying bee.
Well, I'm sorry, that's how I feel about it.
Okay.
Ian. And, trust me, next Monday, Tuesday, Sports Video Rocket Bike.
I look forward to
it. Way.
All right,
on
Keith.
its way to Rabbit Hole.
Keith, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Ian.
He's going to put his nephew on a bloody rocket bike. That's insane. Oh, man alive. Buttery Clive. Keith's on the line.